Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be July's no spend review, so hopefully you enjoy. So this month has been a bit of a roller coaster. As you can imagine, end of term in a school is very busy, hence why it's taken me so long to get to doing this video. Lots of things have been happening and lots of changes happening. I've been moving classrooms and things like that. So it's definitely been a busy one for me. And I think with this in mind, it's meant that this month has been much harder to stick to my budget. I've been a lot more slack on what's going on, what's going out, and spending little bits of extra things on little treats and things like that just to get me through, which were needed, and I'm not going to apologise for it. So let's have a look and see where my money has gone. A recap of my rules. So my rules are that I can spend money on going out for lunches and socialising, I can spend money on replacing essential makeup, and I can spend money on treats out and things like that with my son. So hopefully I have tried to stick to those things, and I'm allowed to buy gifts. Gifts I will come back to. So my spend amount, I give myself a set amount to spend on those kind of activities. So it used to be £50 a month, and I said in my last video that I was going to look at increasing that to 100. I'm glad I did, because it was still a struggle to stick to 100, but I did try and it did get a bit closer. I actually spent £15 on makeup. I had to replace my foundation. Usually I'd spend about £25 on that particular product because it's a branded one, but I did find a dupe that I've tried and actually it's okay, so I don't mind paying less and having the dupe instead. For gifts, I spent about £69. There's lots of gifts that you want to buy for people at the end of the school year, so lots of colleagues that I work with or not going to see. There was lots of birthdays, so it ended up being a really expensive month. So £69 on gifts is quite a lot of money, and that is something that I need to look at. I spend too much on things like that. I spent £28 on a meal out this month, which I don't think is too bad, but I know that I am going to be spending lots next month, so I do need to be careful of that one. And I spent about £3 on parking, which is something you have to do. So my total spend amount was £115, which I didn't think was overly bad. It is over my £100 budget, but that wasn't too bad. I think I was relatively close, when before I budgeted much less and spent way more. So I feel like I'm getting a bit more on track. There's definitely work I need to do, but that was an improvement on last month. Petrol wise, I spend £140 usually a month. That is usually just for basic run around towns and my commute to work. I have spent £180 this month, but I have done extra longer trips. So I've been to like Lyme Regis, I've been to Dartmouth and things like that. So I've done lots of extra travelling to visit friends and things, which I don't mind doing, so that's fine. Happy to do that. So food. So normally I spend £160. That is my budget that I set myself. But since going gluten free, I have increased that. So I thought I would try £180. Previous months I've been spending about £230, and I did get it down to £180 I think last month. So I was getting better. But as you can imagine, end of term means I'm not able to stick to my budget quite so well. There seems to be a pattern. When I'm busy, I don't seem to stick to my meal plans or my budget. I just kind of put extra treats in and things like that and just kind of buy them. And I'm not sticking to my meal plan as rigidly, and that's where I see errors. That's where I see overspend. So I have actually spent £220 on food, but a girl's gonna eat. I'm gonna get that in check. So my plan for August is to really look at improving my culinary skills. I want to get better at meal planning, and I want to get better at having a range of meals to choose from. I tend to do the same kind of set meals, and I would like to add a little bit of variety and make it a bit more interesting for my son, get him trying new foods, get me trying new foods, and see if we can get a healthier diet on the go. So overall, I think this month hasn't been too bad considering how busy it's been. I think there's definitely work I need to do, and I will get better at that next month. I think my plan is to stick to 180 for food this coming month, and probably 100 to 140 on petrol, and I will have much more spend. I think I'm planning about £200 spend this month, just because I've got weddings and travel and different outings and celebrations and things, that it's the only way that I can make all those things happen and not go spending above what I can. So I've just allocated that and paid less off on my other things. I'd love to know how you're getting on with your no spend month, or if you're on a no spend year like me. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will be back for more information soon. Take care, bye.